Hello there, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a custom world overview for The Sims 3. It is called Santalba, and I believe it is like Santorini, Greece inspired. And it was actually created by one of my favorite clothing custom content creators for The Sims 3. Their name is R Sims. I had no idea they've made custom worlds before, but I was browsing through their Tumblr page and I found some posts that they made from a couple of years ago with different worlds and things like that. And this had me so excited. I definitely wanted to check this out. It is a vacation destination, but of course you can have your Sims live there, or if you use the NROS Traveler mod, you can do it that way as well. But let's just read the description here first, and then we'll get into the overview. So it says, as a vacation destination, Santalba charms both visitors and locals with its sparkling white houses. Despite the barren vegetation feel, the island offers possibilities of self-sufficient living, as well as advancement in any regular career Sims will find themselves interested in. And that is the description. It's pretty simple, but gets to the point. So let's go ahead and take a look at the world now. Okay, and we are here in the world, and I have already taken a EA created household from a different world, and I just placed them down into their home. Now their home was not a starter price, but they had a lot in their funds. This is the Spencer sisters, so I just moved them into this random house here. We'll take a look right here. They're just watching TV, but let's just take a look at it really quick. So there is like a color scheme going on. Let's take a look at the outside first. This is the exterior of their home. As you can see, it's heavily Greece inspired, as R Sims mentioned, and yes, we have the university mascot here. But yeah, so we have like different stairs going up here to the top floor. The top floor has I think, yeah, there's 3 bedrooms, 2 with double beds, 1 with a single bed, and then we have 1 bathroom here. There's a lot of space. It's a very bright world with the color palette. It is cool that it is color themed, though I'm not a fan necessarily for my gameplay for that, but this is pretty cool. In terms of having a color palette scheme, you know. They have a backyard, and it's kind of like this hilltop area, which is really cool. That's their home, and let's take a look here. So all of this world has all of the base game rabbit hole careers, and then there is also, so there's one lot that I put down in here because R Sims gave a link for it, because they said you had to put it into the game. It didn't come with the world, but it was intended to be with the world as a festival lot. And that's this right here. I think it's Panegyri Park, and that is the festival grounds. So we'll take a look at that in a bit, but let's just take a look at this area first. So we have a couple of things here. Again, I think this was meant to be a vacation world, but you could always add in bars and things like that, though I don't think that any of the late night type of expansion is in this. So it looks like you only really need base game. You need there are dive lots, so you need the Island Paradise expansion, as well as of course seasons. And then I also saw a Nectary, so World of Adventures, so you definitely need those expansion packs for this world to work properly. But let's take a look at the marina fishing spot. It looks like a really nice big fishing area. I think it looks really cute. I love the landscaping, and it's a really nice big spot. You can also have Sims come here to have a picnic, grill some food, and then do some fishing and stuff like that, which is nice. And let's take a look now at the Santalba public pool. I love public pools in The Sims 3. Very nice. Okay, so there's quite a few things here. Again, the same color scheme is kind of going on throughout the world. Don't mind these random Sims. They are like tours from my NROS mod. But this world isn't populated, and I'm not sure if I mentioned that. So there won't actually be Sims living here. But yeah, so we have a hot tub, we have the waterfall, you have all of the lounge chairs, even the hot, the firewalk thing. You have all your necessities for having fun at the pool slide, things like that. And we have some parking here, which is nice for their cars. And then of course we have this area, which is just some seating and to get in the shade, and then to use the restroom. But I like how they did the building design. That's really nice. First, let's look at this area. Now, most of these are the rabbit holes, but it looks like I'm not sure if you need the rabbit hole rugs for this, or if they just put the buildings on top of the rabbit holes. Let's take a look. Oh, I see. Okay, so they are underground. So these are just shells that they did for the rabbit holes, and you'll just have to have your Sims go down the stairs for that. But yeah, so we have this is kind of what the world looks like from this angle. It's all very cohesive. Like they said, it is based off of Santorini, Greece. And now let's take a look at the gym here. We have the Santalba gym. Let me just rotate this here. So this is the exterior. You have some parking out here, and then let's see, very open space. Oh, is this This is either a regular dance floor or it's the dance floor from the store, but I'm not 100% sure because there's no radio on. If I turn this on, let me see. Let me just hit play really quick. So can they... I don't think it's that one. Okay, so this is just like a regular dance floor, I think. This might be from late night, though. So you might need late night. I'm not really sure. Then they have an indoor pool section. And then they just have like a little cafe area and the bathrooms for your Sims. So that's like a standard gym. And let's see what else we have here. We have the Eternity Graveyard. We could take a look at this. Okay. Oh, I see. So yeah, again, like we have the rabbit hole, which is inside of this building. And you have to go downstairs to get there, but it's not that far down, so you know doesn't take long to get there, I'm sure. Then let's take a look at over here. What is this? We have the Centuries Park, which I'm assuming is just a big park. It has the base game playground equipment for kids, and we have some seating area where you can make food and stuff. I saw photos where Sims were like having picnics and stuff here, where they like showed previews, so you could probably have a Sim, you know, plop down and have a picnic in this nice open space, look out at the pond and like go fishing. And that's pretty much it. I think you can also, you have some of the chess tables, but it's a nice base game sort of like giant park, and then you have the restrooms in the corner there. And let me see if there's anything else here. Oh right, we have some houseboats and stuff. We'll take a look at those in a bit. We do have a base camp, because like I said, this was meant to be a vacation world, which I think was meant to go with the Enros Traveler mod. So you have like all the necessities to make it a base camp here. And yeah, so it's, you know, you could use this, though you don't have to if you were to use it in that sense with the mod, but they have it set up for you there, so that's really nice. And then let's take a look at, actually right next to it, there is the Petros Nectarine Orchard. So we have, of course, where your Sims can either purchase or make wine. This is what it looks like. There's a lot of plants for your Sims to harvest to make their wine out of. Let's go on the inside here. So you have here the register, there's a little bathroom, and of course you can also have your Sim either purchase and browse or taste the nectar, or they can make it themselves with anything that was growing here or that they had themselves. So, and they have a bunch of other like racks here as well, and they can sit and drink it outside in the nice little patio area. So that's really pretty. And let's see, we have some of the, okay, now these are houses. Let's take a look at the Alpha Public Beach. I'm pretty sure there was, if I'm not mistaken, was there a wedding spot or was that something else? I have to see. But yeah, we have, okay, so they kind of made like these fake little like umbrella awnings with just a the pole and a roof, which is kind of clever. I've never thought to do that before, but it looks really cool. So they have that, and this is on the beach. If it is connected, you could have a Sim do the lifeguard career here, which is cool. And they can, you know, of course, like patrol the area, make sure they save all those Sims. But it is a nice little beach area. You could always add stuff here and make it sort of like a party beach as well, with like a keg stand and things like that. But you have grills, seating, you have all the standard necessities, and it looks like these are probably the restrooms on the inside. Yeah, these are the restrooms here, so they can use it as a rest stop as well. So we have all of that going on. And then oh, that's right, there's a resort here. Okay, so we have the Glory Sands Resort. So your Sims could stay here instead if they were to use this as a vacation world. So this is the resort. How nice is this? It's very bright and nice open space. So let's take a look. We'll look at the pool first since it's already here, but we of course have a pool bar, waterfall, pool slide, you know, all the things. You have the diving board, a lot of lounging space, the fire walk, you have the food stand, and we have a nice like gazebo type of thing here with the hot tub. And I do like the aesthetic of all of this. I'm assuming these are the VIP rooms, possibly. Yes, these look like they're VIP rooms. So we have one big one here that can fit up to 2 Sims, another large one for 2 Sims. And then these, they all pretty much are up for 2 Sims, but these can have like 2 single beds, and then the doubles and stuff like that. So they gave you 4, 5, 6. So the maximum amount of the like VIP rooms that you can create on a resort they gave you. So that's nice. And then we also have here, let's take a look at the downstairs portion first. So it looks like we have a nice little like bar area, though it is a personal bar. It doesn't seem like late night was used with this world. So you don't need late night, but if you wanted to edit the world, you of course could change it and make it a functional, like professional bar. And then we have this is the lobby where you would come to check in. So really we looked at it from the back first. So this is the front of the resort. This is what it looks like, and it's off on the beach, which is really nice. So let's go back down to the first floor. We have right here the restrooms, and then we have the gym, and this is what I was looking at. We have a really nice little wedding space, so your Sims could come here and get married. And then we have, and then it goes right off into like this nice area with the food and stuff. So that's really cool. And I saw other stuff. There was stuff up here as well, which is the buffet table area. Perfect. So you have all of this food here for your Sims to come and get the buffet. We love an all-inclusive resort. And then we have here the rabbit hole things where your Sims can stay for cheaper and freshen up and stuff. So that is nice as well. So this was the resort. Very pretty. Then we have the beta public beach. Now, I don't know what they mean by, if that's just like the name or if this was like a beta test, but I think it's just a like regular public beach. Again, there's another lifeguard thing here. And then we have the restrooms and just some places for your Sims to lounge. Standard beach. So this here is the original park. So you have the Panigiri, I think park is how you pronounce it, which is right here. So I put this actually, I think, in the wrong spot. They told you where to put it, and I might have misread where you do and you replace it. So this, we'll take a look at the original version. So if you don't have seasons, you already have it in your game. This is the base game version of the park. But if you go over here, this is going to be the festival lot version. And of course, it's not Monday yet, so the festival is not here. So this is what it looks like as base game anyway, or as like before the festival starts. But yeah, so we have nice base game equipment here for kids, like a playground, all your like standard stuff for the park. They can paint while they're here. They could do some of the telescope. Then we have this nice archway like building here, which is pretty much just the bathrooms. So that's that. I am curious to see what it looks like when the festival begins, so I may go skip over to the next day. We'll see how it goes. I was very curious to see, because there are a couple of dive lots here in this world. I think there's 3, but you cannot scuba dive in them if you have no skill. So I actually cheated Lucille's skill here. I know she's an elder. Hopefully nothing happens to her, but to level 6, so that way we can kind of see what one of them looks like, just as like a sneak peek, because I haven't seen what they look like, but she hasn't gone yet. So let's have her just change into her gear first. I see they're retired. They just got their pension. Okay, so here we are. So this is what it looks like. Let's just pause really quick. Okay, nice. So we have the cave that you can explore in. Now, if you don't have this and you have an issue with the caves resetting in your game, I highly recommend, if I can find a link for it, there's a cave dive reset that you reset it in your game in your save file once, and it resets all the caves and they all work again. So I highly recommend that if you love scuba diving and you've had issues with it ever since like they did the last patch. But yeah, anyway, so this is the first scuba diving lot. We're just taking a little sneak peek here. And, you know, we have some fish, so they did put some spawners here. We have, I think, 2. Yeah, we have 2 treasure chests, so they can open them. They can open both of them, so it doesn't matter. Maybe they're high enough skill level, I'm not sure. But yeah, this is what it looks like. It's quite a nice size scuba diving lot, and I do see that some fish were spawning, so hopefully like different kinds spawn throughout, you know, their diving session. And you have some kelp and stuff here that they can get as well. So that's pretty cool. It's nice that I love having dive lots in the game, especially in custom worlds. So that's really awesome. We have a couple there. We have another one here that is the Sands of Time past diving spot, and then this one here is the Sky Lair diving spot. But I'll leave those up for the imagination, or if anybody wants to take a look at those themselves. Oh, and lastly, I actually missed this. There is a Santalba art gallery. I did not see this. My apologies. So this is the art gallery, and this is the exterior of it. Again, they all look really cohesive. The buildings are all like in the same aesthetic and architectural style. This is the top floor. You just have your, you know, standard paintings and sculptures for your Sims to view. And then ignore all these Sims here. These are tourists with random like CC attached to them. And then yeah, again, there's more statues and stuff. But you could totally add like other things here, because there's some space, like if you wanted to put sculpting or the like painting and stuff like that from the ambitions pack. I like doing things like that with the art galleries. But yeah, so that's the art gallery. Take one last look at it from up here. How nice is that? I actually forgot to look at the library. So we have the public library here, and this is the exterior. I see there's a sim here, probably a tourist. This is the top floor. Again, we have the same color palettes going throughout the entire world, so it does have like a nice cohesive color scheme. Though, you know, sometimes you might want to change that up, so it is up to preference, but I think it's cool for a vacation world for sure. Um, and we have like this whole area where they can read or even do homework if you have Sims live here or kids traveling. A bunch of computer space. They can even look through the telescope, play some chess. I like the open concept thing of the top floor. And if we go down here, again, we have all the skill reading like bookcases, which I like, and they have a little kids section. Yay! I love when libraries have that. So we have all of that. So there's plenty of like reading space, and it's very nice. It's a nice aesthetic. I like it. And then we have a nice little kitchen sort of cafe area where your Sims can grab coffee or a snack. And then there's the bathrooms in the corner. So yeah, that's the library. And let's take a look at some of the homes here. Now, this is definitely like a mansion. So I wanted to take a look at this one. So this is the exterior of it. And if you go down here, let's go down first. So we have, again, same cohesive color scheme. Maybe up to preference if you enjoy that or not. But, you know, we have all of this stuff here. Curious what this is. Oh, there's like a plant going through it. Okay. So we have a big kitchen with a nice little like island counter space for seating, and then we have a personal bar, a full bathroom. Then we have an office space in the back with next to the living room. Upstairs, there's some. Let me see. Two full bathrooms. We have 3 bedrooms, and then this I think is just. I'm not sure what this is actually. I think this is just like a rooftop, but there's nothing on it. I'm kind of curious, but it looks like your Sims... I think there's stairs right here. It looks like it. Yeah, so your Sims can like walk up onto this roof. There's just something on it, but you could probably put stuff on the roof. So that's pretty cool. And I really was curious to take a look at one of the houseboats because I actually really enjoy houseboats in The Sims 3. So this is what it looks like from the outside. And let's just go down to the first floor. So we have, there's 2 sets of stairs on each side for you to go upstairs though. And then we have, it's pretty spacious. We have a big like living room and like office space area. Then we have the full bathroom right here by the front door. And then there is a kitchen space with a full dining set. They even have here the, what are these, like the garage doors that kind of give in light and they open up and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. And we have the lounging area outside on like the back deck area. And looks like it is a 2-bedroom. So, oh, I was wrong. Okay, it's a 3-bedroom. So we have 3 bedrooms here. One for, oh no, there's 4. I'm sorry. So there's one with 2 beds for like 2 kids. Another like, there's 2 with 2 double beds. And then there's one with like a nursery for a toddler or an infant. So we have quite a few rooms in this. This is a really big houseboat. And there is 2 full bathrooms on either side of the middle bedroom here. So that's interesting. And then on the top deck, we have some stuff here too. Of course, it's where they navigate if they want to move the houseboat. And then we have like the little space for your Sims to have a barbecue, look out at the stars and, you know, paint the view and stuff like that, which is cool. And lastly, for the homes, I think I'll take a look at this smaller house here. So I don't know if it's a starter home or not, but it is a bit smaller than some of the other ones. We have, when you walk in, the big living room open concept area. And we have a full kitchen space with the dining table, full bathroom, and then we have 2 big bedrooms here on the right side. And there is no stairs, unfortunately, but there is a ladder to go upstairs. But I think the ladder only leads you to this little painting and seating space anyway. It kind of has this sort of thing. I see they did the like elevation cheat here to do this type of roofing on top. So that's probably why it is the way that it is with like the way that it looks for the flooring and stuff. But that's really creative. I like how that looks. And then we have 2 parking spaces here in the front, and you have in the backyard a nice swing set and a fire pit. So that's really cute. Now, it is the next day. I did go ahead and like skip over just so we could take a look at the festival grounds to see if it looks any different. Yes, it is raining, and yes, Lucille did actually pee herself during the night. My bad, I wasn't paying attention to their needs. But yeah, so we have here the summer festival, and it looks like it is set up, so it's really cute. And the color scheme is even completely shifted for it, like on the objects, for it to fit the color palette, which is really cool. So you have a bunch of these fireworks here. You have the lovely skating rink. You have the photo booth for them to take a photo. You have 2 of the food stands here, hot dog eating contests. You have the snow cone machine, and we have some of like the water balloon thing, and also a soccer net. So you have a bunch of things here. Perfect. Oh, even have like the tanning booth, and of course we have the face painting. So you have, oh, and horseshoe too. Sorry, I keep saying new things. But yeah, so this is definitely set up this lot if you download it with the rest of the post. It'll have all of it in the description for you to download, so that way you can have the summer festival, or so you can have the festival lot in general on your world if you wanted to use this. But yeah, that's pretty much the entire world overview. I did show only a couple of the houses, but I figured I would just leave that up to the imagination if anybody wanted to download this and take a look for themselves, and explore it. But yeah, this isn't like a new world or anything like that, but I thought it was really nice to have something that is based off of like a different country and culture that we don't always get like within the Sims, like in the Sims games. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, this is so cool. So I figured I would do a world overview of it. But that is it for the world overview. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to download the world, I will provide a link to our Star Sims Tumblr page post that gives you all of the links and all of the breakdown about the world and what you need. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good one. Don't forget to follow our Star Sims and check out their custom content if you haven't already, because they have some amazing custom content. They do a lot of like 4:3 conversions and other things like that. And they have such good stuff. So yeah, definitely check them out if you haven't already. But other than that, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.